Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Hola, 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 y cómo estás? Muy bien, y espero que tú también. Hello, Orange Room friends, and hello to Anne and Raina in the morning class, and Maria and Linda in the afternoon class, and hello to... You're all upside down. Oh my goodness. Let's see who's here today. Hello to Bella and Carolyn and Clara and Emily and Elan and Jasper and Jet and Juliana and Maya and Nick and Nora and Karine and Mariana and Santiago and Seamus and William in the morning class. How silly. And Ari and Ariane and Ben and Desmond and Iman and Eva and Henry and Caitlin and Madison and Maeve and Micah and Lucy and Olivia and Sadie and Vicky. Hello, Upside Down friends. I hope you're doing well. All right, let's get to the calendar. Let's see, yesterday was Wednesday, April 22. Sometimes they say 22nd. So we are looking for what comes after Wednesday and what comes after 22. So let's see if we can figure out what day it is. Help me. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we raised our hand on Thursday because it is Thursday, friends. And I'm wondering if you're starting to notice a pattern that you see Michelle on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you see Anne on Mondays and Wednesdays. Another little pattern for you. So, yesterday was 22. Do you know what comes after 22? So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Kiss your brain if you guessed 23. Now, what is this crazy pattern? Remember, it's 5 things. It's the rectangle, red square, green square, rectangle. So what do we have? Rectangle, red square, green square, rectangle, rectangle, red square, green square, rectangle, rectangle, red square, green square, rectangle, red square, rectangle, red square. I think it's a red square. Let's check. Oh my goodness, Orange Room friends. It's a red square. I wonder what tomorrow will be. All right, so now we have a mystery bag. What's in the mystery bag? Who can tell? Maybe a butterfly, maybe a bell. What's in the mystery bag? We can't see. It's a surprise for you and me. All right. Is it hard or soft? Sounds pretty hard. Okay. And it's kind of big. All right, so clue number 1, it is a rectangle shape. Well, let's see, what's a rectangle? Boxes can be rectangles. It's not a box. All right, clue number 2, it opens. It is a rectangle and it opens. Let's see. Well, it's not a box, but it could be a rectangle that opens. Let's see. What is a rectangle that opens? I don't know. I need another clue. Let's see. There are bees inside. Okay, wait a minute. I don't think it could be a beehive, do you? So let's see. It's a rectangle, it opens, and there's bees inside. But I don't think it could be a beehive because the beehive looks like this. This is a beehive right there. So that's a rectangle. It opens and there's bees inside. But it's not that. But wait a minute. Do you think it's a book? Oh, it's a book. It's a rectangle. It opens. And Orange and Friends, there are bees inside. In fact, it's called Bee. I think we better read it. All right. It says Bee, and it's a peek through picture book. So look all the way there. You see the bee in there? And it's, I think it's written and illustrated by Britta Tekentrop. Ooh, that's hard to say. Okay. Look at these pictures. It's beautiful. Little flowers. Look at those flowers. Dawn is breaking on a brand new day, and in the meadow poppies sway. A bee appears, striped black and gold. A wonder of nature is about to unfold. Do you see that bee right there? See me through the book. In the treetops, birds start to sing. The little bee beats her wings. As she travels here and there, a gentle humming fills the air. Back and forth, to and fro, Bee knows exactly where to go. Visiting flowers of every hue, she has a special job to do. Hue is another word for color. What's her job? Do you know what her job is? Gathering nectar as she goes from every foxglove, every rose, dusty with pollen, the little bee buzzes busily. Maybe some of you planted some of these different kinds of flowers in your yards if you have them. Or you've seen these kinds of flowers. See all the bees? Bee travels on from bloom to bloom, drawn in by their sweet perfume. Harvesting flowers one by one, her compass is the midday sun. Remember, they have to learn how to get to the pollen, and they use the sun and the hive to figure out where the flowers are. And they get all that pollen on their bodies, and they go from flower to flower, and they bring that pollen to each flower. Among the orchard's apple trees, blossoms quiver in the breeze. Carrying the pollen from place to place, bees always leave a tiny trace. That's important, right? Flowers as far as the eye can see. Too many flowers for just one bee. All of a sudden, Bee is gone. She has a message to pass on. There's the bee. Look at all those flowers that bee went to. Back at the hive, Bee spreads the news. There's work to be done. No time to lose. Listen for their gentle humming. The word is out. The bees are coming. That's that waggle dance, right, guys? Buzzing over the dense hedgerows, past the pond where the wild thyme grows. Through the orchard's sweet-smelling scent, the bees travel on with calm intent. See all the little bees up in there, and all these bees. Oh, and did you notice something about the shape of these holes? As lilies glow orange in the sun, the bees must finish what they've begun, stopping at every flower they find, leaving the gift of pollen behind. So they take pollen and put it on from one flower, and they put it on another flower, and that helps the flowers grow, right? The bees pass over a woodland stream. Droplets sparkle and pebbles gleam. Water trickles, bubbles, and weaves. A weeping willow trails its leaves. Look at them all. As the bees fly on through buds and burrs, a tiny miracle occurs. So many plants and flowers you see were given life by one small bee. Isn't that beautiful? Look at all those flowers. Orange and Friends, I planted a whole bunch of flowers in my yard to help bring the bees and the butterflies and the hummingbirds. And the reason I want to bring the butterflies and the hummingbirds too is because they are also pollinators. And let's see, I wanted to show you something. Yeah, here is another pollinator. This is a hummingbird. And they have a long beak and they fly, their wings flap really, really fast. You can't even see them moving, they go so fast. And they like to suck the nectar and they pollinate all the flowers too. And also, the butterflies do. And maybe you can be on the lookout for butterflies. And so here is a picture of a bee in our other book from the Honeybee Man. And in this book, you can see right here, this thing right here is the proboscis. And that is the long tongue that curls for sucking nectar. And so this is his head, this is his body and his wings and his legs, but there's this little long tongue right here. He's got antennae and an eye, and that is what he uses for the nectar right there, right there. And I think a butterfly also has a proboscis. So I think that's very, very interesting. And I wanted to show you something. Let's see. I'll make sure I remember to tell you everything. So we kept seeing this shape, right? This shape right here. It has 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a hexagon. And you can see it repeats on all the pages in this book. And I was wondering if maybe you guys could find hexagon shapes around your houses. And when you're out looking around and see what you could come up with. Now, I know that you know the hexagon shape is in the honeycomb, right? That's all those little honeycomb shapes. And they make those shapes, that they like that shape because the bees have to make the wax. And they work so hard, but sometimes they don't have to make all the sides because the other bees have made the sides. And they can get a lot of bees in that shape. So I found in the orange room, actually, we had this nest. And this is actually a wasp's nest. And they make their nests out of paper, not honey, or wood pulp. Actually, they chew it up. The queen bee chews it up and makes it into a paste, paper pasty kind of thing that they make their nests out of. So that was a hexagon shape. And then I found in my house, I had a bolt. Let's see, this side's better. Sorry, not a bolt, a nut. This is a nut that goes with a bolt. You can screw something in and tighten it up. And that is the hexagon shape. And also, did you ever count how many sides are on a pencil? You should check it out, because I think you might be surprised. And then I was like, well, how do you make a hexagon shape? And so I found a little tiny piece of paper. It's a square. Cut a square. And then if I fold this square, where are they? Okay. If I fold this square in half into a triangle, and I cut off the top, then I end up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. That's how you can make it. Take a square, fold it into a triangle, and cut the corner off, one corner, and you'll end up with 6 sides. So you could try that. And then the other thing, this waggle dance. Very interesting. So we talked about this in our other book, the waggle dance. And this dance lets other workers know where they can find the flowers, and the direction in which the bee moves tells where the flowers are in relation to the sun. And the time the waggle lasts tells how far away the flowers are. So they can go around in these, like in a figure 8 shape. but then they'll wiggle, 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 and that tells them which direction to go in. This is very interesting, and what I thought you could do is you could go find a flower and do a waggle dance to tell your family where that flower is. Maybe it's outside, maybe it's on a table in your house growing, but maybe you could give directions with some kind of a waggle dance to how to get there. It'd be very creative. And so those are just two ideas. I thought I'd look for hexagons and do a waggle dance. And I think that's everything I wanted to tell you about today. So we're going to say goodbye for now, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, Orange Room friends.